I'm sorry, guys. I hit pause and I did something else. I had to get some water. But as I was saying, leaving off with Leos, with harmony and peace in your life is what you want. Is this what you're trying to get to for the month of October? But you received a heart chakra, and this means unconditional love, um, compassion, healing, healing, and relationships. So it's something that gets you in your heart. Something this harmony and peace, this love is like like, oh, I'm so in love, this unconditional love. I'm so passionate for this person. It's something to do with either relationship. It could be a job also, but this card is showing a relationship. So it shows that I received this upside down. So it shows that some are not in a relationship that you may be in, or maybe dating, or whatever this is, or the job, whatever. You're not receiving harmony and peace in it. You're not getting that. For some reason, you're not getting that. You don't want it. Like, oh, this ain't work for me. You don't want it. Maybe it may be some arguments between friends and family, or something on the job that you're not getting. So you're not getting harmony and peace for the month of October, and um, you're not getting it. And then if you turn it around, some are getting it. So it has to do with harmony and peace. I mean, I can't really. It's only so much you can explain certain things to certain scenarios. So either you're getting harmony and peace in October in a relationship, a job, or whatever, whatever it is, school, or only you know where you at, or you're not. So you're either getting harmony and peace or you're not for the month of October. These are to my Leos, to my Pisces, to my Pisces. Okay, like I asked for like one or two, and you got all this. So, you're seeking the truth. You're being efficient, seeking the truth. This is like I said, all this is for the month of October. You're seeking the truth. You're trying to find the truth in something. You're trying to find the truth. You're seeking the truth. And it could be also a justice card. Could be a justice card also. Some of you somebody's seeking the truth. Somebody's seeking some type of justice, trying to find out something, looking for something. Yeah. Because they want to get to, you Pisces want a foundation. You want achievements in your foundation. I don't know, maybe some of you Pisces, your household is broken up, or something's happening with family or in the home. Something's happening in the home, or with a structure, or what's it, family. You're seeking the truth. You're seeking the truth. Yeah, in your foundation. But you don't have patience. You're trying to plan something. Spirit wants you to have patience in planning, but you don't. You don't have patience. You don't have patience in your planning, and you don't have the power. You don't feel you have the power to have patience and plan. I'm just trying to read the cards. You don't have the power you're seeking the truth in some type of foundation. Some type of foundation you're trying to have. trying to have a firm foundation, but you're seeking the truth. It's something to deal with your home or family or both. And it's like you don't have the power, you don't have the self-will. Some of you are just drained, like, oh, I just don't anymore. I'm tired of seeking the truth. I'm tired of looking for this. I'm tired of trying to find this out. Yeah, you don't have the power anymore. Like your self-will, your motivation. It's like, I can feel it. It's just like drained. And yeah, you're going through conflict and defeat. You'll be going through some conflict and defeat. All this is by this truth. All of it is by a truth. It's some type of truth you're trying to see. Yeah, but it's like it's a lot of conflict, arguments, a lot of quarrels. Maybe the communication isn't. Yeah, maybe somebody may not be communicating much to you, or not communicating at all, or this may be you. But I see conflict and defeat. Like it's like from all this crazy mess, you feel defeated. You feel defeated in this seeking the truth in your home or family, and you're lacking spiritual strength. Someone is just defeated. Someone is just like, I feel it. It's just like I feel like I got a weight on my back. Yeah, you're lacking spiritual strength. Yeah, you're lacking your power. You're lacking spiritual strength. You feel defeated in this because it was a wish that you had. A wish that you had. Because it shows accelerated motion where a wish, because accelerated motion where the wish is on its way and it came upside down. The wish is not coming. So I don't know, some people may not get the truth. And that's why they feel defeated. Whatever they're seeking for, they're seeking to get their it's not coming for the month of October. And somebody's moving forward. Somebody's making is just single-minded, focused to move forward, to leave, to go in another direction. Because they're moving forward because they cannot get the answers to this truth, or they found the truth and it crumbled down their foundation and their wish and their dreams and everything they hope for, they wish for, and it didn't come out the way they thought it was, and through the arguments and all this, they felt defeated and powerless, and somebody's moving on. Ooh, I hate the bad news. Taurus. Some of you are standing your ground in October. Some of you are standing your ground, staying up for your point of view because you're restless. You're bored and you're restless. And it's like you're trying to, you're waiting on a signal to move forward. You're waiting to move forward in something. Maybe it's ideal or a location or a business, a job, a relationship, just a trap, whatever this is. You feeling discontent and bored. It's like you're restless. Like it's time to move. Or when is it? It's like some of you are asking yourself, when is it coming? How long do I have to wait? Some of you are asking that in the month of October. But I see you stood your ground. You stood your ground for something, or you're standing your ground. You're standing your ground for something, and it's like a delay. It's delay, and all I can hear is like, when is my time? When is it coming? When am I gonna get the signal to move? So you're restless, And I can see some of you meditating, like praying, taking solitude, being to yourself and your thoughts. Yeah, a lot of some of you may be experiencing a lot of solitude, a lot of time alone for the month of October because of some type of temptation, some type of addiction. Addiction can be anything, really. Addiction could be, drugs. It could be somebody working too hard, eating too much, anything. But it's some type of addiction, some type of stronghold that's causing you, yeah, some type of stronghold. No, 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 no. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I got it. You're standing your ground. You're standing your ground. And now you're ready to move on. You wait for the signal to move. And but it's a relationship. It's either a relationship or a career. That you're no longer being trapped in fear in. Because I see a temptation card, trapped in fear, which is upside down, and a partnership and alliance. So you stood your ground in this. It could be this relationship or job or whatever it is, but you stood your ground, and you're no longer trapped in fear. And it was temptation. It was some type of addiction or stronghold. Something had some type of power over you, some type of stronghold. Something had some type of power over you, but you stood your ground in this. You stood your ground, and you're no longer being trapped in fear. And if there was a partnership, a relationship, or whatever, you stood your ground. You stood your ground in this relationship or this partnership, um, job, whatever this is, or a family member, whatever. But you stood your ground, and you're no longer connected to this partnership, this alliance, and you're no longer being trapped in fear. And you had to rest and rejuvenate because it was a stronghold over you. And yeah, you was discontent. Yeah, you was discontent. I'm trying to get it all together, y'all. I'm sorry, because it's like I'm hearing so much. And I just want it simple. It's like so many ways, but yeah, but you're staying. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You're standing your ground, and you're ready. You're waiting on the signal to move. Signal to move. And some of you had to go within, meditate within to find yourself, because you was find yourself having this stronghold or relationship, this partnership, this commitment that was made that you no longer want anymore, and you no longer being trapped. Whew. Okay. I have Gemini, Capricorn, and Scorpio. How much time I have on here? Ooh, 6 more minutes. Okay. All right. That took a lot out of me just for what was for you, Taurus. For you, Taurus. Y'all took some energy out of me. Gemini, you're no longer suffering in silence. You're no longer suffering in silence. In October, whatever you was going through that you was suffering in silence from, no longer. You're getting out of that. You gave it to God. You gave it to the divine. No more. You're not suffering in silence anymore. October, no more suffering. Capricorn. Now because Gemini, the card came upside down. You're no longer suffering in silence, but because I don't really read, when cards come upside down, when it comes upside down, I have to read it 2 ways. If some Geminis coming up in October are no longer suffering in silence, as I said. It's some Geminis that will be suffering in silence. So it's like you're suffering in silence for about something, and it's like half and half. It's half and half. So some of you are suffering in silence, and some of you are getting out of that, or coming out of that. Capricorn, you're going for October. You'll be going through a transformation, and it came upside down too. I don't know why these cards are coming upside down. Yeah, Capricorn, you're going through a transformation. The mask is off. Mask off. I don't know what song that is. It ain't coming in my head, but the mask off. Mask off. But you're going through a transformation in your life where you're finally showing your face, and you finally not only seeing you for who you are, other people are recognizing you for who you are. You're coming into yourself. You're coming into your power. You're coming into a transition in your life where you're no longer hiding. So you come into a transformation. And others, Capricorn, you're done your transformation. You're done. You're no longer going through your transformation. It's like you're done. So it's almost like some Capricorns are catching up with other Capricorns. So it's like some Capricorns already went through the transformation, and it's others that are going through the transformation for the month of October. And lastly, lastly is Scorpio, your crown chakra. Just like the Libras, your intuition is being raised. Your conscience is being raised. You're seeing things totally different now. You're seeing things totally different now. Spirit is showing you signs and wonders. A lot of things that you didn't look at before. You're now I'm sorry, I'm looking at the turtle. You're now looking at them different, and you're having a lot of wisdom and knowledge. It's like some of you are getting a lot of downloads. Some of you, and I'm gonna tell you now, some of you Scorpios, make sure you get a journal. Everybody should have a journal or some type of tablet. Write it down, because I'm a Scorpio, and and I'm getting a lot of downloads, and I have to write. When I think of it, I have to write some of it down, because if not, I'm gonna be like in la la land. Just like I am now. But yeah, so some of you are gonna be getting a lot of downloads, and then some of you are going to Spirit is gonna be really speaking to you. You may even, if not see, feel feel your ancestors, feel your spirit guides, and you will be seeing a lot of signs and wonders around you, like different things that you've seen before. You probably wrote something down or put something here or whatever, and feather fall. You hear a train that means something, that Spirit is. If you really listen, Spirit is talking to you right now. And it's a lot of Scorpios, a lot of Scorpios going through that. A lot of Scorpios, their crown chakra is like on a level 20. So I advise you, I encourage you to get some type of tablet or book and just write it out. And even when you go back to write it out, some things you write don't even know what you're writing or why you're writing, and you go back to it, and it'll come like, aha, like one of those, like, wow, and it'll blow your mind and shock your mom and tell you now. So yeah, I encourage you to get a tablet or a journal or something like that. So that's a fun reading. I for the month of October, this with all your signs, there's something to look forward to. And if you're looking at this video, and I called your sign, just write it down, write on a piece of paper, a tablet, whatever, put on your refrigerator, on your pillow, or in a drawer, whatever, because it will come to pass. It will come to pass. Some of you are already experiencing this now. and going into the month of October. But this is just a, a pre-vision, I guess this is what you want to call it, pre-visions message for you for the month of October. So it's telling you certain things to look out for that you can also prepare yourself for, or some things that you can also work on for that month. To work on for that month, or just be excited for, especially you Cancers that are coming on to a new beginning. You Aquarius, this spiritual union that you wish for is coming to pass. Um, yeah, some what is it? You Virgos that have to sacrifice something to get to your wish. Yeah, so it's really it's like a prevision of what's to come. That's all I can really say. So I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And I'm gonna leave at this. I'm gonna leave with this last card. It's a lot of you out there is playing the waiting game. I keep saying, I don't know why I said playing. When every time I use this card, I say playing the waiting game. I'm not sure, but it's maybe it's a real game out there called the waiting game. It's the game you play. But some of you out there are gonna do the waiting game, and I see, where was it? Who was I reading? Discontent. Sorry, let me get Pisces. Some of you are waiting. You seeing you watching something grow. You're watching something grow, and you're just waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting on some seed you planted or something you created, something that you're growing. You're waiting. But this can be with a lot of the other signs. But this is the main focus card for all the signs. The waiting game. I don't know what else is that. Oh. And after the waiting game, I'm gonna leave it at that. Because I only have a few minutes left on here. After the waiting game, I'm just here to tell you, prosperity begins. This may be for someone that's watching this and have a question in their head. This is what Spirit is telling you. Yeah, you're watching something grow. You're waiting because Spirit has no sense of time. The universe has no time. Only we are on a time limit. But the universe is not. And it's coming. It's saying the waiting game is coming. It's coming. Because prosperity begins. You're going to get the seed that you planted. You will see the fruits of that. You will benefit from your own labor, whatever it is that you created. So, whoever this was for, that's what Spirit wanted me to tell you. So I'm going to end this video before it cuts off. I only have 1 minute left. I thank you. I thought this was a fun way of instead of reading each sign and piece by piece, I thought this was a great way to do so. For those of you that enjoy this, I will do this every month if you would like, or I could do this every 3 weeks, however you would like it. So if those of you that enjoy this, send me a comment. Let me know. You're looking at this on YouTube. Please push the like button and the subscribe button because I'm trying to get a certain amount of subscribers, because I'm also doing a project and some things I'm trying to do, but I'll only do that and I'm only able to do that with a certain amount of subscribers after I get to a certain point. So if you like this and you enjoy this, please like and subscribe and share if you like, and just invite people to come on my channel. That way they can get a reading also, or get a reading. And I also have a class. I'm gonna keep bringing that up to the class even when the class starts. I also have a class that's starting October the 7th, called Divine Goddess Warriors, and this will help you raise your conscience. I'm gonna show you some magic. I'm gonna show you how to manifest, and I'm gonna also show you how to empower others, as well as empowering yourself and keeping it up there. And where nothing, no circumstance, nothing will get you off filter. So, and it's a lot more to that than just what I'm saying, but I'm just trying not to keep this video long before it cuts off on me. So I thank you. I appreciate you for whoever's looking. Like I said, please share and subscribe. And write it down. What I just said, write it down because it will come to pass. Thank you.